Well, my wife first got this idea many, many years ago, coming home on an airplane, and she was talking to the lady next to her about something that could be done um, nationally. And she came home and started looking into what shelters could use, called some of the homeless shelters because that's where her heart was, and found out the thing they couldn't get was toiletries. They could get food, they could get clothes, but it was very difficult to get toiletries. Also, people that are on food stamps, that's one of the things that they cannot buy with the food stamps, are toiletry items. And so the idea came to her to put the things in shoe boxes and thereby make toiletry kits. Our first distribution was, I don't know, 30 some boxes many, many years ago. And from that point, we're up to roughly 1,000 a month. I think the heartbeat of Shoebox Ministry is to make people feel good about themselves, to help people become employable again, to help people reconnect with society, to help people feel like they're contributing again. It opens the door. You hand somebody a toiletry kit, and usually at some point in time, it's going to come out that you're doing the work of God. They see that in the people that are doing things for them, that somebody cares enough to take the time to get them these items, to bring these items to them. In many cases, talk to them, have interaction with them, actually become friends at some point in time. To be a disciple, I think, is to walk the talk. It's to do more than to sit in church and hear God's word, although that's very necessary. The point being, you have to do something with what you learn. There's a lot of ways people can get involved with Shoebox Ministry. You can certainly start a shoebox in your location. You can start it through your church, your youth organization, just on your own. You can start up a ministry. You can also be active in collecting shoe boxes, collecting the toiletries, packing the boxes, delivering the boxes. We have a 90-year-old little lady that sews the little pouches for us, so that when we have little jewelry items available, we put them in these pouches and put them in the boxes or in our purse drive. Financial support is very important to Shoebox. The way times are right now is very tough. We live on grants and we live on contributions from individuals. The tougher the time gets, the more there's a need, and the more there's a need, the harder it is for us to fill it when times are tough. A lot of times we will be short certain items, always short of certain items. And if we have the dollars coming in, rather than having 50% of the shoebox sitting on our shelves waiting until the other stuff comes in, we can go buy the deodorant or shaving cream or razors or toothpaste or whatever we happen to be short of. We do an annual sock drive just before Christmas every year, and we collect new socks. We actually have sock wraps where we get together at 3 different locations and we wrap these socks individually. And a lot of times we can be wrapping up to 35,000 pairs of socks in one day at these locations. Our overall numbers have been as high as 55,000 pairs of socks. Of course, now that times are tough, the numbers are dropping. These socks then are given to shelters, and they hand them out to their clients. Unday Sunday started as a project just one Sunday a month. It's now expanded to a month-long program, and Unday Sunday addresses the need for the second highest thing that's asked for from us. Toiletries being number 1, then socks, I guess it's number 3, and then underwear, that many people don't have anything other than what they have on. Mother's Day purses are another neat program that we started. It started very, very small, the idea being to put items that come in during the year that we don't readily distribute. We set those items aside. It may be jewelry, it might be perfume, it might be fancy lotions, and then we pack those in purses, and they go out to battered women's shelters or conventional shelters. Originally, the children then could pick a purse for mom for Mother's Day and then give it to their mother. And Judy and I have been to a couple of those where they're actually being given out by the kids, and it's really hard to keep a dry eye. The thing that always comes to my mind, the more involved I get with Shoebox, is I look at some of these recipients and I think, there but for the grace of God, go I. The staff and the volunteers for Shoebox have become lifelong friends. They come here thinking, well, I'll put in an hour with Shoebox. Maybe it's a youth from one of the schools come over to fill their time requirement for school to put in some volunteer time. And it's a very rare instance when somebody just comes over one time. And kids will then bring over their siblings, they bring over their parents, and many of these have resulted in very good friendships. You can get a hold of Shoebox by visiting our website at shoeboxministry.org, or you can call us at 480-905-1610.
I want to invite you to take a look at our website, revelationstvseries.org. It's produced by Horizon Media Studios. It's a 501c3 media ministry, and what we're doing is helping other ministries tell their story. Homeless shelters and children's homes, Bible colleges, seminaries, mission sending agencies. With your help, we can continue to help tell their story to inspire the world, to shine their light and let God get the glory for the work that's being done in advancing the kingdom of Jesus Christ.